All right, chosen ones, happy Sunday. I am back with another word for the week. Well, to kick off our week. Sunday is the beginning of the week, right? I know for me, I like to start my week on Sunday. That means getting the house clean, doing a little bit of meal prep, getting the kids right for whatever they have going on, whether it be, summer camp, because school's out on the East Coast over here, which is where I am. Work if they have jobs, or whatever they got going on. We're making sure that the kids straight. That's 100%. And then, getting the week started with prayer, meditation, that workout, if that's what you're on, completing projects, starting new projects. I think all of the chosen ones are just busy right now, and they've got their hands in everything because everything is new, baby. Okay, we put on that new energy, that new wineskin. We've stepped into that. It's been a little bit of challenge, when we first stepped into the new wineskin, because it's difficult. You're kind of afraid to take that step, take that leap. But once you get over there, you're like, oh, what was I waiting on, right? That's what kind of where we are with everything right now. So because it's unfamiliar territory, but continue to trust God. That's number one that I want to say is continue to trust God, continue to walk in faith. And remember, we talked about this last week. The only way to walk in faith is walking in the spirit, right? And if you're walking in the spirit, then you can't help but, I mean, you're if your heart posture is in the spirit, you can't help but to walk in faith in the spirit, is what I want to say. So just remember that you're doing that. To start today's message, I just want to say how grateful I am to be here with you all, to share these messages with you all every day. This is all new for me, as I told you guys last week, but I'm very excited about what God is doing with this channel and with what He's sharing with me so that I can share with you all. I think I take this very seriously, and I just want to say, that I'm grateful to be able to share these messages with you. Today's message, I have a few things that I want to share because I got a bunch of different messages this week to share over the last couple of days. So I'm going to be posting several different videos. The number one message that I want to share today, and it may all come out in one message, who knows, we'll see. But one of the things that I wanted to say today, and I think we're going to title this Manifest the Best, right? You have reached the narrow path. You're on the narrow path and you're walking it successfully. The reason why you know that you're on the narrow path is because you're facing a lot of different challenges lately. Like a whole bunch of different things have escalated for you, right? Like, not to say that you haven't had troubles before or problems or issues before. And these aren't even issues, these are tests. Right? God is just testing you even more to see if you're ready to go to the next level, because that's what it is. Life is about, this world, our flesh is about controlling your flesh, like it says in Colossians 3 and Galatians 5. If you can control your flesh, then you basically have won. So that's what these tests are about. You control the flesh with the spirit. So if your spirit is able to control your flesh, then you are successfully walking this narrow path right now. You're overcoming all of these obstacles that have been set in your way. You're overcoming these tests and these challenges that God is using to test your heart posture, to make sure that your mind is focused on Him, because we're supposed to be seeking the kingdom first. That's where we're headed. That's in everything that we're doing. We need to be seeking the kingdom first. We need to make sure that the kingdom is there. We're doing these things for the kingdom, right? Because that's what it's all about. So because you're on the narrow path, it also comes with rewards. These tests come with rewards. And that means that you can manifest the best possible outcome for your life. Manifest it all, okay? I'm here to tell you right now, manifest the best possible outcome for your life. If you have a thought, an idea, or something that you want to do, don't just go with the first thought. Expand the thought. Expand the thought and see how far God will allow you to take the thought in your mind. Like, in that first moment, don't just go with the first thought that you have. Like, okay, say for instance, I'm going to use a business example. and you come up with an idea, say, and I'm just gonna put this out there for the ladies, something. Okay, I want to sell lip gloss, right? Don't let it just be, lip gloss. What else do you want to do? Okay, I want to put the labels on. I want to create a whole brand. I want to have brand awareness. I want to have a brand identity. I want to create marketing. I want to have color schemes. I want to build my social media platform based on that. I want to have a website so people can place orders. I want to partner with other businesses so that I can continue to spread brand awareness for myself, but also for the people that I'm working with. I want to be able to travel with my brand. I want to sell out markets and stores and have brand ambassadors and people who wear my things and so on and so forth. And then I want to expand from lip gloss to um mascara or blush or whatever have you. So don't just go with the first thought, you know what I mean? Take that moment when you have the thought of the idea of what you want to do and try to expand it as far as you possibly can. That means writing down the goals, creating a business plan, researching to find out what it is that you need to do to have, for your whatever state that you're in for licensure, or if you'll be able to ship to certain parts of the country, if you'll be able to ship internationally, all of those things. Take all of those things into consideration, because once what God is saying, what's going to happen when you do that is you're going to find even more inspiration in those moments. You're going to figure out where else you can take this idea that he's giving you, and he's going to, and because he knows that you are ready to expand the thought, you're responsible enough to take this idea and run with it. He's going to give you more. He's going to continue to pour more into your spirit, and you're also going to find success there, because a lot of the times we think that we're waiting on God to do things for us. It's actually God waiting on us, because he's already told us. And a lot of the things that we already know, and which we talked about the other day, the test that he gave me, and I know he's probably given a lot of the chosen ones, is you know what you know, and you know that right? So that's why he sometimes kind of like gets quiet on us, because he's already told you what to do, and you're still looking for more instruction, or you're still waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time was when he told you the first time, not when he has to keep on reminding you or sending people to, remind you or give you confirmations, or when you see somebody else doing what he told you to do. Because when God gives you an idea, he doesn't just give it to you, he gives it to, remember, we're one body, right? And there's really one consciousness. And this is a topic that we'll go into in a later date, that one consciousness. So there's one stream of consciousness. So anybody can tap in to that stream of consciousness if they're in alignment, and if they're on the narrow path, they can have the same ideas that you have. It's just about who's going to pick up and take it and run with it first. And don't get me wrong, not to say that, because somebody else has your idea, that you can't do it too, because there's enough out here for all of us to eat. And especially being God's children, he's going to provide provision for you. He's going to have provision for you. So he's going to make sure that whatever he told you to do, that you get the lesson from it, you get the reward from it, you get the experience, you get the wisdom, whatever it is he wants you to get out of that experience, because it's all about, like I said, being on the narrow path, those lessons that you're going to learn. And it's to expand you. When you expand the thought, it expands you. It opens up new pathways in your brain, so that you're flexing those muscles and using those new muscles. And the more that you use those new muscles, the stronger, of course, they will become. So this message, I hope it resonates with someone. It's called Manifest the Best. I have another message, and I will be back to share that in a few. So make sure that you check out the channel on YouTube, Things You Should Consider, as this has been a thing you should consider. When you have a thought, expand it. And check me out on Twitter, or X as they call it now, at Prophetic Bay. And check me out on TikTok as Things You Should Consider as well. I really enjoy my time recording these videos and coming to share them all with you. So I look forward to sharing more. Thank you, and have a great day.